Good morning to everyone on this cold winter's morning, and welcome to the first fully online Modiragatsi competition. This is the second round, or the second year that we are hosting this competition. We hoped to have our second round or offering of this competition last year, but due to COVID, we had to postpone. So we are glad and excited to welcome not only the 2021 entrants of the Modiragatsi competition, but also the 2020 candidates who will be joining us for the training program this week and then also for the judging. So we are really excited that this year, while COVID has taken many things from us, we think of those of us and those of you who have lost teachers, families, and members and friends during this time. But it also brought us some new opportunities. The new opportunities of welcoming learners from across the country to this competition this year. We're welcoming students all the way from Musina in the very north to Fishhoek in the very south of the country. So welcome, and I really hope that you enjoy this program. I hope that you enjoy spending some time with us, getting to know us, and walk away from this experience with a lot of new lessons learned. I am your program coordinator. My name is Leanta Grobler. I'm a computer and electronic engineer at the Northwest-Universiteit. I work as a lecturer or an associate professor at the university, and I perform my research in medical device development for remote diagnostic screening and rehabilitation. I'm really excited to be the host of this very unique competition that this year not only welcomed female learners, but also welcomed some male learners for the first time. So while we're really trying to empower girls in South Africa, we are excited that we can celebrate diversity and include a lot more people this year than ever before. I would firstly like to give you an introduction to our university as the host of the Modiragatsi competition. The Northwest-Universiteit is a traditional university. We rank about among the top 10 on the continent, and we have roughly 70,000 students hosted on 3 campuses in 3 different towns in South Africa. Our biggest campus in Potchefstroom is about 150 kilometers west of Johannesburg. Our university is very proud of our QAS rating of 4 stars out of 5 overall, and 5 stars that we were awarded in various categories, one of which is innovation. We have 8 faculties: the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, the Faculty of Education, the Faculty of Engineering, the Faculty of Health Sciences, the Faculty of Humanities, the Faculty of Law, Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences, and the Faculty of Theology. Here at the Northwest-Universiteit, we offer you more than just an education. We offer people a place in the world, and we are excited that academically students benefit from a great choice in programs, and we enable our students to fulfill their potential and start preparing for your future careers. We collaborate with universities both locally and abroad, and we are part of the global higher education community. Our internationalization activities include student and staff exchange programs and cooperation in academic, research, cultural, and sports events. This competition is specifically hosted within the Faculty of Engineering at the Northwest-Universiteit. The Faculty of Engineering is based on the Potchefstroom campus, where we change the world for the better. We do this first by educating and developing exceptional engineers who can and want to change the world. And secondly, by finding answers to current and future real life challenges of our industries and communities. We do this through cutting edge research, and we value our relationship that we cultivate with our industry, academic, and community partners. We enable us to develop relevant, sustainable, and multidisciplinary solutions, as well as engineers with an ability and attitude to do the same. We offer 7 4-year professional B-Eng degree programs in various different in 4 different schools. And to study engineering, you will require a mathematics mark of at least 70%, a physical science mark of at least 70%, a language mark in either Afrikaans or English, as those are our languages of instruction, of 60%, and an overall APS score of at least 34. While this competition is not only about engineering, we really hope that even if you do not become an engineer, you will at least appreciate the different skill sets that engineers require to come up with the innovative solutions and the products that you use on a daily basis. This brings me to the Modiragatsi competition. This competition is hosted by the Northwest-Universiteit Faculty of Engineering in collaboration with some of our key industry partners. We aim to inspire young people in South Africa to recognize challenges in their community that they can help address when given the right tools. We have launched this year's competition in May 2021, and entries closed on the 3rd of June 2021. We accepted entries in 5 different categories: healthcare, nature conservation and tourism, food, energy and water, township economy, and gender-based violence prevention. We have received excellent entries from all corners of the country and selected 80 teams as semi-finalists to proceed to the next round of our competition. Over the next 2 weeks, you will have some practical online training where you will be guided to improve on your own proposal that you used to enter the competition. By actively participating in the program, you will gain skills in 6 key areas: design thinking, computational thinking, user experience design, mobile app development, intellectual property protection, and how to pitch a business idea. These knowledge and skills will help you grow, learn, and connect with other like-minded individuals in our country. Regardless of who the ultimate winners of this competition will be, we hope that you will all feel like winners who can change the world for the better, and that you will be engaged citizens that will help create the future through your ideas and imagination. In terms of design thinking, you will learn that this is an approach used for practical and creative problem solving in a highly user-centric way. During the training, you will learn how to evaluate your assumptions about a problem by seeking to understand people's needs and come up with effective solutions to meet those needs. You will then implement those design thinking skills as facilitated by an adapted version of the IDEO guidelines to develop a sensible solution to the problem you identified when entering the competition. It will also ensure that you have conducted some initial research on the potential market fit for your new product. In terms of computational thinking, you will use a set of problem-solving methods that involve the expressing some problems and their solutions in ways that a computer would also execute. We will be using the award-winning board game Codemaster, and you will then learn how to use logic used in computer programming to solve logic puzzles. We will then move on to user experience design. This is the design process whose sole objective it is to design a system that offers great experience to its users. It not only relates to software projects, but it refers to any interaction a user has with a product or service. You will learn to recognize good and bad examples of user experience design in the products you use and you see around you on a daily basis. You will use the lessons learned to create a memorable user experience for your users. We will then move on to mobile app development. Almost all companies these days are implementing mobile apps somewhere in their business process. Using the material and examples of the Mendix University program, you will learn about the different steps to mobile application development and observe step by step how mobile application is built. You will also implement some of these steps for your own product. Then we will move on to intellectual property. Your ideas can turn into inventions and innovations, which are valuable and can be protected through intellectual property rights. In this module, two skilled intellectual property attorneys at Kish IP will show you examples of intellectual property and the ways in which it can be protected. You will apply this knowledge by identifying the potentially protectable intellectual property in your own product. Finally, the reason why we develop a new product is to have people use it and to make money as a result of this use. In this final module, a qualified chartered accountant from the NWU Business School will teach you how to create a business model canvas for the business side of your product idea. You will also learn how to pitch that business idea to potential investors by focusing on all of the different aspects of the business model canvas and not just the science behind your idea. You will gain some new skills for the future. Your final submission will be created throughout the course of this training. And after the training, an updated video and a proposal document will be submitted on the 25th of July. And then it will be judged by a panel of experts. These experts will be looking for 4 key criteria. Firstly, the inspirational idea. Secondly, the potential impact of your idea, your passion for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and your communication skills. Who will eventually win? After this judging process, the top 5 teams per category will be announced. They will be our finalist teams. These 25 teams will also be our guest of honor at the 2021 Femgineering event hosted on the 9th of August. At the event, a category winner for each category will be announced from the 25 entries, and the overall winner of the trip abroad will be one of these category winners. The overall winners, the team and the teacher from their school, will travel, COVID permitting, to either Europe or the USA for an all-expense-paid technology tour during the winter 2022 school holidays. This means that there's more than enough time for you to get a passport and to make all the necessary visa applications that will be required. The category winners will receive business and technology incubation services from the NWU Faculty of Engineering, which will also include the development of a proof of concept prototype of your idea. That means that you do not have to develop this idea into a product yourself, but we will help you do that. The school whose learners participate the most enthusiastically and prove your dedication throughout the training will win a 3D printer for their school. All of you will receive a goodie bag. Just for entering, we will send you this very nice loaded bag of treats. The parcels were packed over the weekend and shipped by courier throughout the course of this week. You will only need the content of this goodie bag by the end of the week. So don't fret that you don't have it with you yet. But keep your eyes on the road so that you will be able to use it quite soon. It is important for us that you stay connected for some to gain all of the support that is offered throughout this competition. For each category, a dedicated WhatsApp group was created, and all teachers and learners whose full details we had were added. If you are still not added to a WhatsApp group, please contact either myself or your dedicated group admin to make sure that you are active on the WhatsApp group. Also, please connect with us on social media and share your journey of learning throughout these 2 weeks on Instagram and Facebook. Please follow us using the respective links and use the hashtags as displayed on the screen. You will not be alone during this. You will be guided by us as a support team. You have already met me as the program coordinator, and then you will have met your group admins for each of the different categories. Corin Skitter, who is the group admin for the healthcare group, is a mechanical engineering student currently in her third year of study. Carla van Dijk, the group admin for food, energy, and water, is a first-year industrial engineering student. Sharnay Duplessis, the group admin for the gender-based violence prevention group, is currently a computer and electronic engineering student in the final year of study. Sharnay Locke is the group admin for the township economy group, and she is currently in her fourth year of industrial engineering. Finally, we have Denise van der Merwe, who is a chemical engineer and currently busy with her master's degree in chemical engineering. This program will require some time commitment from you. The program content can be completed in your own time and at your own pace on eFundi. We recommend that you spend at least 4 hours per day working on this content. And we will use the WhatsApp groups to help you set the pace. Every afternoon at 5 p.m. via the YouTube live stream channel, we will host a live check-in to answer any questions that you might have about the content that was tackled on that specific day. After the live sessions, a recording of that day's session will also be posted on eFundi for you to watch if you missed the live session. Now let's get started. You will get access to all of the training material using our learning management system called eFundi. Your group admin will send your login details to you via WhatsApp today. You will log into the site using the following link: www.efundi.nwu.ac.za. And for today, there's no technical content. Today, you simply need to complete the module orientation and the getting to know each other activity. It should not take you more than an hour to complete today. eFundi use is zero rated, which means that when you access any of the content, videos, or assignments on the eFundi platform, you will not need data to access the content on the site. This means that we will give access to all of you, regardless of your own data capabilities. Please make sure that you are able to sign on to eFundi today. Make sure that you understand how to get around once you're logged onto the site. And let's use today to get to know each other. Your first activity will be to introduce yourself using the forum tool on eFundi. There will be 5 questions that you need to answer about yourself. After you have completed this first exercise, you will be able to read the post made before you made your post to the forum. Your task will be to identify 2 things. The first, something that you have in common with someone that you haven't met before, that have entered with you in the same category. And secondly, we will ask you, after reading the comments of why people entered the competition and how they are planning to change the world, of why you are proud to be associated with this great group of young people in Africa. These two questions you will answer on your WhatsApp group. And by doing these two exercises, we will ensure that you are able to use the Fundi before the technical content starts tomorrow, and that you are all connected on the WhatsApp group. And as a bonus, you might get to make new friends today. We would like to say thank you to our sponsors. Our headline sponsor, Masheta, for all the financial contribution to this competition. And then our content sponsors, Siemens and Mendix, Kish IP, and the NWU Business. Finally, we would like to thank you for entering Modiragatsi 2021. And good luck and work hard. Your hard work will be rewarded, and we look forward to getting to know you better over the course of this week. Any questions were posted either on the live stream or on the WhatsApp group. So if there are any questions, we're answering them now. The only questions posted at this stage is with regards to your admission to the university itself. So if you apply to the university to enter as a student for 2022 and you receive a letter describing that or detailing that you were provisionally accepted to study at the Northwest University in 2022, then yes, please proceed, work hard in your matric, and make sure that you adhere to the final admission requirements in your final results. Once the final matric results are available, you will receive your final confirmation letter that you are accepted to the university. But at this stage, yes, please proceed. Everyone that receives a letter from the university that they are accepted to a specific degree program is accepted into that program based on the assumption that you will adhere to the requirements at the end of the year. The next question we received was, what is Ifundi? Is it an app that you need to download? No, Ifundi is a website, so you don't need to download anything. You just need to access this website and you use it using the login details that your group admin will send to you this morning. The next question we received was whether there will be a live Q&A session this afternoon. Yes, we will have a live check-in session with you at 5 p.m. this afternoon. So 5 o'clock this afternoon on YouTube, via live stream, we will have a live Q&A session for today as well. Okay, the next question was whether I can repeat the exercise that you need to complete. All of the details are available on eFundi. So as soon as you log on, you will see that there is a link available. Let me quickly browse there and share that with you. Option. You will browse to our website. So you can either go to nwu.ac.za and click on eFundi, or you can come directly to eFundi via the link that will be sent to you via the WhatsApp group. You will then log in using the details that was sent to you. This will typically be your student number that was assigned to you. Mine starts with a 1, yours will start with a 4, and the password that your group admin has set for you. You will proceed to log in. You won't have as much tabs as I have here because I present various modules. You will only have access to the Modiragatsi training page once you are logged in, and your view will look like this. So once you log on, you will see there's only one page, Modiragatsi training and home. So click on Modiragatsi training. On this page, you will see that you can either access the course information or access the orientation, or you can send me an email. If you click on the link, you will receive a welcome message that will explain to you why you are here and how to get started. If you click on today's activity, module orientation, you will see that there will be a pop-up message from me welcoming you to this course. This morning's session's video will also be uploaded here at the introduction video. You will be introduced to Luca, your guide for this competition. We will ask questions that you are afraid to ask. So if you use the link here at the Ask Luca button, you will be able to ask questions anonymously if you are a little bit shy to ask them in person, but please don't be shy. You can ask anything. You will see that we will communicate with you via WhatsApp and the forum tool. If you are unsure about how to use the site, we have included some links to short videos. You can use this checklist to make sure that everything that you are able to do, you check down there. I will monitor these answers on the back end to make sure that you actually feel comfortable using this as a tool. And then step 5 will be the exercise, the official assignment that you need to complete today. So you will firstly select the correct forum group from the list below. So you know whether you're in healthcare, township economy, nature conservation and tourism, gender-based violence prevention, or food, energy and water. So you will click on this link and you will answer these 5 questions. What is your name? In which city or town do you live? Why did you enter Modiragatsi? What is your favorite activity to do in your free time? If you could change the world, one thing in the world to make it a better place, what would you change, and what is the problem that you really care about that you are hoping to solve during the Modiragatsi competition. So that idea or that problem that you entered with on the competition entry form, that is the problem that you will be sharing with each other there. So you will be answering those questions on the forum. So you will just click on that. You will see, hi, nice to meet you. You will see I repeated the questions for you there, and I included my own answer to those 5 questions. So it needn't be a very long introduction. You don't need to type pages and pages, but we would like to to get to meet you. So please respond to this by clicking on reply. And once you click on reply, just type in your answers to the questions over here. I'm not going to reply right now. And then if you get lost at any point in time, just click back at the top button, home page, to return here. You will be able to access the material. You can again go to module orientation, browse down to the bottom, and you'll see after you've answered that, you will be able to see the comments that other members made on the page. So you will be able to read the introductions from all of the various participants within your category. And then you will move to WhatsApp, and you will answer 2 questions on the WhatsApp group. The first, one thing that you have in common with another entrant that you didn't expect. So you've now made new friends. What have you learned about something or some place or some interest that you have in common with another entrant that you didn't think that someone else in the world could be excited about or have in common with you? And then in one sentence, what makes you proud to be part of this group of amazing young leaders in Africa? So those 2 questions you'll answer on WhatsApp just to get you going, and these 6 questions you'll answer on the forum using the links down below. And that is all that you need to do today. So using this, we will be able to verify that you are able to log on to the site. We will ensure that you are able to access all of the material. We will ensure that you can have a forum discussion and that you are connected on the WhatsApp group. If we see that you are not participating in the site, we will be reaching out to you to find out what the problem is. So please do this before 5 o'clock this afternoon so that we can be sure at the end of today that everyone is online and everyone is connected. Once this is completed, you will tomorrow morning see that there will be a next button added to your lineup. So for today, you will only be able to see module orientation and my final entry. But tomorrow, design thinking will appear, and there will be a video for you to watch and an assignment for you to complete by going through these 6 steps. And design thinking will take the remainder of this week. So you will require 4 days to work on the design thinking part. So make sure that you keep up with the pace and that you do all of the exercises every single day. And then the other topics that are less involved, and once you have your mind around your problem, the rest of the content will appear each day of next week. We won't require you to work over the weekend. So 5 days this week, 5 working days next week, but make sure that you don't fall behind and that you actually go through the effort of doing the exercise. Some of you might not be added to the site yet. This will be done by 10 o'clock this morning. So if you are not added to the site yet, give us until 10 o'clock this morning. If you still don't see the site on your fully site yet, then just reach out to your group admin. But I will verify with each group admin as soon as that group's students were added to the site to verify with you that you are able to see the content. Okay, so the training site is used by school learners, and the accelerator version of the site is used by our student entrants. We have 80 university students also going through the training material this week, and we distinguish between the two in the sense that the training material was developed and aimed at high school girls or high school learners as the group looking or working through the content. So there are some cosmetic differences. So mostly the student site with mostly male participants won't be as pink and include as much frills, but the content is mostly the same. We will just require the students to work more on their own than the high school learners who we will guide much more. But in essence, there's no difference in content served to the two, or the value added by the two sites. No, only this morning we started at 9 with a live session to kick you off and to get everyone started. The only live sessions that we will have with you guys will be at 5 o'clock every single weekday afternoon. So you will work on your own through the day. There will be a video for you to watch and then some content to complete. We will be available during office hours on the WhatsApp group. So throughout the course of the day, you can ask your questions on the WhatsApp groups. But the live mentoring, like we're doing right now, will only happen at 5 o'clock every afternoon. We have a question about what we require from you over the weekend. And no, we will not require you to work over the weekend. We just require you to work during the week on the 5 weekdays this week and the 5 weekdays next week. Like I said, plan to spend at least 4 active hours working on the content, and you may take a break in between. So um, some of you might enjoy getting up really early and finishing your work for the day. Other people might enjoy doing it in small portions throughout the course of the day, but just make sure that by 5 o'clock each day you are done with the content that we suggest that you complete that day. So on the WhatsApp groups, we will each morning tell you today we suggest that you do the following activities, and you can use that as a checklist to make sure that you get through the content at a pace that you don't run into trouble by the end of next week that you haven't gotten through the content. For that, so make sure that you spend your time each day, at least 4 hours per day during the week. Rest well over the weekend, and then you will have something useful by the end of next week. that you can then finish off over the weekend, next weekend, since you will be submitting your final presentation and report on Sunday, the 25th of July. This brings us to the end of our session today. We have no more questions to answer this morning. So please make sure that you can log onto the site, that you can access the content, perform your assignment in the forum tool and on the WhatsApp group. And then we'll see you this afternoon at 5 for a live Q&A session for any issues that you may still encounter. Goodbye.